You think they could do that hair and makeup on us?
I already have most of that gray stuff. If you like good coffee, you're going to love Nova Coffee Company in Warren.
Yeah, that's where Andrew is there this morning. He could warm up with a cup of coffee, but you don't need to today.
Hi, Andrew.
Hey, guys, good morning. Yeah, I've been enjoying a really nice cup of coffee, and there's nothing better to wake up to than a really nice cup of coffee, other than a great forecast by myself. But, you know, a great cup of coffee works too. And for an outstanding cup of coffee, we are here at Nova Coffee Company with the owner, Logan. Logan, how are you? Good morning.
Doing well.
So tell me the story. How did Nova Coffee Company get started?
So my family and I took a vacation down to Daytona, Florida. We saw a little coffee and donut shop, and we thought, this guy's living the dream.
Yeah.
We said, what else does Warren, Ohio need than a coffee and donut shop?
Absolutely.
And so my brother John and I, we started in April 3rd of last year, so we're approaching 1 year.
Awesome, awesome. We're going to be talking about the donuts coming up in our 6:15 hit, but tell us a little bit more about the coffee. How does that all work? Or what do you offer? Sorry.
So we offer a full espresso bar. All of our espresso is from Brand Street Coffee out in Boardman, Ohio.
Okay.
And well, we do everything from lattes, the mochas. We do some in-house flavors like brown sugar, cinnamon. We do a white peppermint mocha that's really good. So just about anything that you can name coffee-wise, we can make it. And we just really specialize in really good single origin coffees, pour-overs, and what we're doing right here is a siphon.
Yeah, what is this? Looks like an old school like science experiment. What exactly is this?
Well, it's not a Breaking Bad experiment, but what we are making is a siphon coffee, and we take a really good single origin coffee and we put it in here. What's happening is that the heat element is causing the pressure to be so great in the bottom basin that the water travels up the tube, and then we're gonna put our coffee in, spin it around, and then once we take the heat away, that pressure is gonna be released, allowing gravity to take over. All the coffee goes through the filter and makes a great cup of coffee.
I love coffee and I love science just a little more, so I think this combines both of it. Now, how much of a difference? Can you tell the difference in the cup of coffee when you get something like this?
Yeah, so the big thing is that you're really going to tell the difference in the type of coffee that we use. The coffee is selected from specific farms and also from a specific origin.
Okay.
So like a Costa Rican coffee is going to taste way different than an African style coffee.
Okay.
So those are the types of things that we look for in coffee. When it comes to the method that we use, some people will be able to tell a difference. Like this is going to make it maybe taste a little bit brighter or a little bit more fruitier. Because of that agitation with the air bubbles going through it. But really it's going to come down to the person and them finding the coffee that they want to drink and what makes sense for their palate.
Sure. I can relate this to a bunch of meteorology stuff, but we have a minute and 30 seconds, and I'd rather talk to you about your coffee. Where can people find you? What's the address here?
The address here is 112 North Park Avenue in Warren, Ohio. We're right in downtown Warren, next to Tom Dumas.
Sure. And then on the bottom of the graphic there, you see the Snowdown Throwdown competition. We'll be talking about that coming up at 6:50 and a little bit about the latte art that you may have just seen. But let's get, with about a minute left, let's get a final check of the forecast here. We couldn't get you a short forecast, so let's get it to you now. 55 degrees for the temperature. That's looking outside in our Groover Roofing and Siding traffic camera in downtown Columbiana. Temperatures, though, upper 40s and low 50s in a lot of spots, and I think temperatures today are going to see the 60 mark. 63 degrees. That would tie a record. Taking a look at what we can expect throughout the day today, I think maybe a little drizzle this morning, then that'll taper off. And then you can expect that rain, excuse me, you can expect that rain to move back in as you head home, as you maybe pick the kids back up from school. So overall, what we're eyeing today is temperatures in the 50s, upper 40s like they are now, low 60s by the second half of the day, and then rain by the time the day ends later on today. And a colder day Friday, Saturday, but then things are going to warm up as we head into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going to be talking more with Logan coming up in our next hour, and of course, another check of the forecast too. So Logan, you'll join us for the 6 o'clock hour, but first, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
I'm not